All right, good morning from Temple Bar, Arizona. It's supposed to be not as crazy hot today, but those clouds tell me it's going to be more humid. So, you know, awesome. But it's pretty flat right now. And somebody in the kayak that I probably know, they just launched. And I'm ready, I'm all set up and ready to go. So we're going to go out there, we're going to go straight across and that way a little bit. So that's it worked last time, so we're going to try and duplicate that. So I'm in compliance with the Lake Mead National Recreation Area filming guidelines. Let's not worry about that. Let's just go find some boiling fishies, all right? Stick around. This one should be pretty interesting. All right, we're in the water. We're heading out. Water is 85.8 degrees. We're gonna be right straight over there and a little bit west. Here we go. As soon as I get outside these tires, I'm gonna start throwing lines out. All right, I threw this line out and I put it in the rod holder, and I threw my other line out and I was getting it set, and I looked over and this one was, the drag was going off on it. So I haven't even been in the water 5 minutes. That was the first one of the day. So it's gonna be a good day. All right, there's a little bit, it's kind of curled up, but there's a little bit better fish over here this week. This guy fought really freaking hard, and I don't even know how, because he's really not that big, but he fought pretty good. Both on the blue impact slash, right there. So we're just getting going. I haven't even made it to where I'm going to fish yet. I've already got two. All right, got another one, and this is the Yozuri. I got to kind of work fast here because I don't know. That's the Yozuri, blue and silver, with a feather on the tail. But I got to work quick because things are happening here quickly. All right, the Yozuri is kind of taking over the leaderboard, which kind of makes me wonder if this impact slash isn't kind of messed up, because it's usually the top performer. But you know, things change. So I'm gonna reel it in. I'm gonna reel it in and look at it anyways. Well, now the Yozuri and the impact slash are tied, but I don't think either one of them planned on this guy coming to the party. This is the monster bass. Wake up. Come on. There he goes. He going. Monster bass, vicious 110 right here. And it's getting ready to go to work in this cove right here. Because they're in there. And here we go chasing them. Third cast with the monster bass. Fishy. So let's see if I can't do it on camera. I'm going to say probably not, but it's always cool to see when it happens. Of course not. Why would I think that would happen? All right. We'll be back. There will be more. It'll be like a day without sunshine without my dink green carp. There he goes. He gone. But, I worked that cove and it was just full of dinks. So we're going to come out here and run the line that we were running before that was working really well. Never leave fish to find fish. You know, I don't know how many times I got to tell myself that. Apparently not enough, because I keep doing it. All right, the ones that are just a little bit bigger than the dinks in that cove are out here. More open water. Not in the cove. It's just little tiny things in the cove, but they're still taking the blue and silver. I'm really liking the Yozuri today. It's kind of maybe a few more on the Yozuri than the impact slash, but they're both doing really good. Haven't really seen any boils yet, maybe because it's overcast. I don't know. That's all I got. But they're down there and they're biting. So you know, instead of, I don't know, filling your freezer with 20 or 30 pound fish, come out here and take all of these things you can, because there is a lot of them. and they're really easy to catch. Just saying. Kind of like every other one, impact slash or Missouri. He gone. So it's, like I said, blue and silver. I don't know if you guys have seen the impact slash. There's a link down there for it. Ooh, this one's about to break. See, that's their flaw right there on the end. See how that... This has got one more fish left in it, and it's going to be done. They break right at the end, right there. Every one of them I've ever had has done that. So, but this thing, that one right there, that's probably caught 200-300 fish. Seriously, I've had it for a couple years, and it's just now getting ready to break. Absolutely going back and forth from the Missouri to the impact slash. And here you go. I know there's a link down there for the impact slash, and there might be a link down there in the description for the Missouri. But if there isn't, there will be when I get home. This thing is just fire. Here's the closest thing I've seen to a boil all day. I don't even know if you can see them breaking water right out in front of me, right straight in front of the boat up by that bank. But right there. And I wasn't quite far enough. So, oh, he chased it. We'll try and catch one. It is a boil, but man, are they tiny. There you go. But they are a boiling. Alright, that right there just goes to show you that these boils can pop up anywhere, anytime. I mean, they pretty much had moved out of the coves and were out here in deeper water. And I ran down this bank one more time, and I saw them jumping in the back of this cove. Came over and got, I don't even know how many, several. But we're gonna head a little bit west here. Still got my trolling motor down, so I'm gonna keep it under, like, I'm definitely gonna keep it under 5. Right around 2.5. See if I can't find anything else, but I'm getting about ready to pull in. It's when that sun pokes out, it just shoots up about 20 degrees, like bammo right now. So, I haven't run into my friend Doc. Where are you, Doc? I guess I can text him. But that might be him right there. There's a boat out in front of me, about, I don't know, half mile or something. But I'm about done. So, because it is getting, like I said, when that sun pokes out like it's doing right now, holy heatness. Wow, it's hot. All right, they're just kind of running up the north bank here, north of Temple. I think it's the Haystacks. If you have mapping on your fish finder, you'll be able to find it pretty easily. It's the Haystacks. It's right northwest of Temple Bar Marina. Here you go. But they're right in here now, and they were just over there, so they're right over there. They're right off that point. So we're gonna wind this up, reset my, no, come on, set that, and go chase them more. Right by the Haystacks, that's where they are currently, but they're moving kind of west. And I've never been in this big old cove right here, but you know, there's a first time for everything. We're gonna try this out because that's where they are right now. My biggest issue I'm having right now is I'm trying to figure out which boil to chase because it's all around me. Another issue I'm having is there's rain moving in. So I'm watching that, and there's a fish. Oh. Oh. I just auto-released that bad boy. Got a little malfunction junction going on here. Wouldn't be boil season without that. Oh my goodness. This is not good. All right, so at least the fishies were nice enough to come right back to me after that little malfunction there. That lure popped out of the water when it flew out of the fish's mouth, and it wrapped around my other pole here about 400 times, and I had to just cut everything and start over. And whoever was asking me why I don't have a bimini, that's the reason I don't have a bimini. Because, you know, in times like this, I'm casting in every freaking direction, and I don't have time to be dodging around a bimini. So yeah, it gets a little warm, but I spend a lot of time outside, and I'm quite used to it. So there you go. All right, still getting them, but we're gonna. One of the things I really love about my Mako, standing up here casting, chasing boils, driving with my thumb, the remote. It's freaking awesome. I've done it. I've tried it before just to do it, but today is actually the first time I've actually chased boils while standing up there. It's awesome. See that right in front of me? Or kind of in front of him, beside me? Right over there. I'll tell you guys before I leave this cove exactly what the name of it is. I think it's Haystack Cove, but I'm not sure. I'll find out here in a little bit, but I'm a little busy right now, but we'll figure it out before we leave. Some of these aren't horrible. I mean, they're not huge, but if you had 2 days off a week in which to go fishing, would you rather go to a place where you have a very low chance of catching a big fish? I mean, a really low chance of catching a big fish. Or would you rather go drive, what is it, 30 miles further and have a really, really good chance of catching a full metric ton of fish? I mean, that's a no-brainer to me. My schedule, I have a very weird schedule, and I'm on PTO right now anyways, but I usually work 4 days on, 4 days off, so I can pretty much go to Willow whenever I want. But you guys that go there and, you know, kill the trophy fish, why don't you just come here and do this? That's just, you know, think about it. There goes another one. I'm trying, every time I pick up a camera, the boil goes down. But there you go. Right there. That's what's happening all around me. They come up, they do that for a couple minutes, and then they go down. But I've just been standing up there, driving around this big old cove with my thumb, and there's nobody else here. So, I got that going for me. I can't possibly record all these, but there's some nice fish in here. They're over there right now. And they're just, it's just non-stop. All right, here's another one. It's insane. It just keeps moving around and around in this cove. It's crazy. And there's nobody else here. Some of them aren't even that horrible. That's an all right fish for here. You know, still happening. All right, sadly, all good things must come to an end. This was crazy. This was the craziest fishing day I've ever had. But I'm gonna show you the stars of the show here. It's the Yozuri. I'll put a link for it down there. Impact Slash 12S blue. And this is the Vision 110 blue. Every one of them, blue and silver. So I have, the last time I said over 100 fish, somebody had a Karen moment, and you know, didn't believe me, but that was easily 100 fish. The last I got to this cove at 10 o'clock. It is 11:53, and it is still happening over there, but it's leveled out, and well, they were just down there, but they're just kind of running the edge. I have hooked my other 2 lures with my camera pole. So anyways, if you like what you saw, Match Dude floating around over there in the kayak, like and subscribe, give it a share. Think about those channel memberships if you're way too close. And this is, okay, if you don't have mapping, look for that big thing. It looks like a haystack. That's why it's called the Haystacks. This is Haystack Bay. So now you know. I wish I'd have come straight here. I'm sure it was happening all day long. But I got here at 10 o'clock. I was about to go to the dock, and something caught my eyes way back there. And I thought, well, let's go check it out. And holy moly. Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, I had a lot of fish before I got here. Then it was just insane. Absolute insanity. But there you go. It's boil season, baby. Come get them.